Everyone, welcome to Digibucky. I don't know why on earth it's disconnecting, but I want to show everybody this amazing view. Check it out, everyone. Skytree, like you've never seen it before. Skytree, like you've never seen it before. Oh boy, okay. Hey, can you share this link on the other stream? I don't know what happened. It just randomly I got a message saying the live stream has ended. What? Dude, I know, right? Why? I need to have like maybe if it's okay with you, Drew, maybe I will give you a quick phone call because I have so many questions about Prism. Personally, I just find the YouTube streaming app to be so much more reliable, even though the quality is pants. So much more reliable. But I don't know, man. No need, everyone's already here. We know the drill. Just let people know on the other chat. Please do. I can't do that right now, but if you can. Right, let me just get my camera out. I am stealing, finding a ledge. That's what Totally Drew says. And you should definitely check out his channel. If you're not a Drew supporter, user error. Never happens to you, what? Right, let's take a picture. Let's turn it around so you can see exactly what I am up to. You're gonna see me in a minute taking a picture of Fuji, of Skytree. Okay, back. Drew is awesome. Is he? Is he? Did you speak to the guys at Shinjuku Ale? Do they know you're coming tonight? They don't know. I'm just going to turn up. And most importantly, I just needed a place I needed a place basically as a location to meet up, and we'll go from there basically. So hopefully they're okay with it, and if not, hey Dangle, thank you very much. Please give them the heads up. We'll be there at 5 p.m. and so far there's 10 people, but like there's more and more people adding their names, so you never know. Or you know what it's like. You might end up with 10, you might end up with 12, you might end up with 5. It is what it is. But it'll be fun regardless. And it's a great location. I have fond memories in that location. And apart from that, it's so easy to get to for people who don't know, the area very well. Travelers, just find the freaking Godzilla head. Find the Godzilla head and easy. All right. I've decided to leave my camera out. Mask ready just in case. And we're off. Camera at hand this time. Camera at hand. This is what a tourist looks like. That's what a tourist looks like, right? Yeah, I keep on saying I want to blend in. Does this look like blending into you? I don't think so. Anyway, let's show everybody the view that I've just taken a photo of. The reason why I stopped here is because there's an incredible view of the Sky Tree, which I am going to show you right now, this second, coming up in 3, 2, 1, and ta-da! Okay, let's carry on walking. It's just me. Can you go up to the Godzilla head? I tried to look for the entrance, cannot find it. You can. You need to go into the hotel and you need to go up to the viewing platform or the the bar of the hotel. It's more like a bar. I guess it's a restaurant too, but you can. Night. Thank you, Dying Gold. Please let them know. The problem with blending is that people think you know Japanese. Yeah. The problem with knowing a very little bit of Japanese is that you try to say something in Japanese, like whatever, and they all of a sudden like blurt out loads of Japanese, and it can be a little bit yeah. All right, let's turn the camera around. Connection is stable. And I just wish the indicator, the connection indicator on this app was elsewhere, so that I could actually change the camera angle and see the connection indicator at the same time. Ooh. I'll probably grab myself something easy to eat, something quick and easy. It's cold. It's definitely colder today. Like definitely colder today. I'm glad I'm moving. Let's see. Let's go down this little street and turn right. See where we go. I definitely need to put my things to charge for a good hour before the meetup. It's nearly 3, I've got 3 hours. Probably take me another 20 minutes to get to my hotel. So yeah, I think we're doing okay for time. Okay, nothing too spectacular. Dog walkers seem rare. I don't think so. I think I've seen so many dog walkers, so many. And Drew, if he's still watching, he's got 2 dogs. Dog walking seems to be kind of popular I will be there in February till April. Cool. And Tracy Snow festivals. All of February, all north of Tokyo, of course. I'm struggling to keep winter clothes as light as possible. I know, right? Especially me, I don't come from a cold country. So personally, I bought myself a jacket when I got here, because I wanted to gauge how cold it was going to be and what I needed, and you just end up overpacking if you're not careful. And I actually think that I overpacked. To be honest, I definitely overpacked. Oh look, that street there ahead looks really interesting. I'm going to try to get to it. Right, let's cross and then turn right. For those of you joining in, I am walking from Asakusa to Ueno. Should be getting quite close now. Nathan, have you ever thought of buying a house in Japan to have as a vacation home? Every single day, if I had the money. If I had the money, it would be amazing to have a base in in Japan. My goodness. It would be crazy. Who wouldn't wanna do that, right? Ooh, let's carry on. Let's go the way that I saw before. These roads are so quiet now. So quiet. Japanese real estate is probably quite very expensive, especially you know, in the center of Tokyo, or centrally anyway. As you get further away from the center of Tokyo, I'm sure things will be cheaper. It will be cool, one day maybe, but it is what it is. At the moment I travel whenever I can, and I really enjoy traveling. And this, I'm not gonna lie, this basically trip, I've been taking it quite easy. I haven't really been filming a lot, believe it or not. I filmed a little bit, but I haven't, usually I try to put a little bit more thought into what I film. But this trip, I just wanted to really enjoy it, and I have most definitely been enjoying it. And I'm glad that I've been able to bring all of you guys along so that you can experience me enjoying my trip. Okay, let's go this way. Literally zigzagging my way to Ueno. Have you been to Shinjuku Ale before? What's it like? Shinjuku Ale is pretty nice, and maybe I can stream from there, or at least film from there. Shinjuku Ale is a really cool place. Kind of cozy, kind of small, but big enough, and the owners are very welcoming also. And I'll be drinking something. All right, let's see. Some articles say they are practically giving away properties, 1,000, 3,000. Some people say that they get a move-in ready house for 50,000. Wow. And Neko no MK4, Ninja Monkey, Imado Kuni, Imado Kuni, Ko Imadoko ni. Where am I now? Where am I now? I am in walking towards Ueno Station from basically walking from Asakusa to Ueno station or to Ueno area. Thanks. If you could stream from there, even for a few minutes, that would be great. Yeah. I got it. I thank you, Jennifer. Thanks. Right, let's turn the camera around. Check out this bus. Looks kind of cute. Let's see. I will have to get back to the hotel, sort myself out. Ooh, trash. Not me. Let's go this way. This is obviously all very residential, super residential. Oh, I've just noticed that the tip jar worked. I put the tip jar and I wasn't sure if it was going to work, and it did, so thanks. At least the tip jar remained active with the donations from the previous stream. Right, let's see. Yeah, obviously I need to ask banana. What's in the jar? Bananas. When somebody tips or does a super chat, for example, the bananas go into the tip jar. Yay, it's exciting. It's quiet, it's very quiet. It's very, very quiet. I'm going to walk across the railway now. Ooh. Yeah, obviously one of the things that I need to do is ask people who come whether or not they want to be on the live stream or whether or not they want to even be on a video. We'll see. Okay, let's see. This is interesting. It's like a, what is this? Why is it like this? It's locked. It's like a rail thing. You see the trains there? But it's locked. Oh, it's like a first aid. You see over there, it says there's a little first aid sort of thingy, sign. Back in Ueno. Woo! I am back in Ueno. Indeed. This road up there, that highway, I guess it's a highway, is that the highway? But that road basically cuts across Ueno. Hey, Mioten, how are you doing? I'm heading to Japan on April for my first trip, first time. Super excited. I've been wanting to go since 2017. Well, excellent timing now. Have you tried the onsen on top of my hotel? Yeah, I have. Gomenasai. I have the onsen or the hot springs. It isn't really an onsen, it's more like a sento or like a public bath that only hotel patrons can use. And it's pretty nice. For a cheap hotel, I'm staying in an upper, one of the many uppers in the area. And for a cheap hotel, it's incredibly nice. it's I think it's very very much a great amenity to have. You know, when you wanna in the evening, like before going to bed, you go up to the rooftop and you can have a little bit of a bath. You want to chill, you can have a bath. You know what? I might even have a bath now. But you need to also take into account that there are different times when you can use a bath. So some times you cannot use a bath. So like for example, I think in my hotel is from 6 in the morning till 2 p.m. and then from 3 p.m. to 1 or 2 in the morning. Is solo trip to Japan better than with a companion? I can't decide if I want to bring a partner. Well, that's a very personal like choice. It's very difficult to really recommend. Me personally, as I could tell you that it's an easy place to travel as a solo traveler, and it depends on what kind of character you have, whether or not you are sort of, I don't know, like, do you enjoy your own company? Are you gonna get lonely? Do you need to rely on others, etc.? So all depends on that, really. Follow the sun. How are you doing? Whew. Played hide and seek with Drew. I already played hide and seek with Drew. I already did. Is Drew streaming? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let me just turn the camera around. I'll probably stream for another 10-15 minutes. Come find me. Challenge accepted, maybe. Potentially accepted if you're streaming and if you're near. I don't want to go too out of the way. Right. Gotta figure out where I am, more or less. In Korea, it was easy to interact with locals, but it's going to be my first time in Japan, and I've heard locals can be a little bit reserved, which I can respect. Seriously, you know, interesting that you, because personally, my personal experience has been the total opposite. I've been to Seoul, I've been to Korea, Busan and Seoul, and I can tell you that as a solo, being on my own, people were a little bit cold, and it wasn't the easiest place to travel around as a solo traveler. Some restaurants required you to enter in South Korea. They required you to enter with, they wouldn't serve you unless you were with a group. So it was like a minimum service of one person, especially like for Korean barbecue. But in Japan, it's gonna be very rare for you to have any problems if you're traveling on your own. That's my observation. And I can assure you that if you carry, I keep telling people, but if you carry postcards with you from your country and you go to an izakaya or to a bar or whatever, you want to spark up a conversation, you can give somebody a postcard and it will spark up a conversation, no problem. Absolutely no problem. Look, this is now the entrance of the station. I'm going to go this way. I agree, I've solo traveled in both Japan and South Korea, and I found South Korea a lot colder and not as fun. Well, you know, it's not, I think it was fun. Obviously I enjoy my own company, you know, so I try to make my own fun. It was fun. I had a great time in South Korea, and I would recommend anybody go to South Korea because it is a very interesting, unique country. But the only thing that you need to do if you do go to thinking of going to South Korea is realize that it's completely different to Japan, which is also its charm. You can't compare South Korea with Japan, which is maybe the mistake that I initially made. I thought it was going to be very similar to Japan, and it wasn't similar to Japan. It wasn't. Now, as a solo traveler, Japan is set up for solo people. Large majority of the population are actually single. Large majority of the population are actually single. Large majority of the population are actually, you know, a lot of people work as salarymen, and a lot of restaurants, bars, etc. are literally set up for those salarymen and people that are on their own to eat. So you will have no problems eating in Japan if you're traveling on your own. Then in terms of accommodation, the only place where you might have a problem, and it's a maybe, is ryokans. Lots of times ryokans, they will literally only allow minimum of 2 people because there's a meal and everything accepted, you know, included. But overall, not a problem. People will be want to know where you're from, and you know, I think one of the things you need to do is find places that are a little bit less busy and less touristy, because one of the biggest things that you need to realize is that if you go to a place like Asakusa and it's bustling with people, it's full of people, and you want to strike a conversation with somebody in a bar or in a restaurant during lunchtime when everybody is literally there on their very short break, the likelihood is that people are not going to have the time. They'll be polite, but the likelihood is that the people will not really have the time for you. So you need to take that into consideration as you move away from the epicenters of busy hustle and bustle sort of places. You find yourself a little bar or a little restaurant, izakaya or whatever, in those sort of areas, then you will most definitely end up probably having a better chance of striking conversations with people. I carry with me postcards from Gibraltar, where I'm from, and I carry with me not only postcards, but I also carry with me some coins, and the coins have little monkeys on them. So whenever I'm having a beer and somebody asks me where you're from, I bring out my postcard, I give them my postcard. They're like, oh my God, wow, thank you very much. I write a little message at the back, write my name, whatever, write the date, and people love it, and they will certainly have a conversation with you, for sure. Right, what's the time? Right, let's turn the camera around. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Okay, I have a little bit of time still. Let's read. Let's get to the... Is it mandatory? Okay, I haven't missed anything. I agree with places only accepting more than 2 people in Korea, which is weird, though I can eat for 2. I had to do that once. Is it mandatory to wear a mask? It isn't mandatory to wear a mask, but I'm not wearing a mask right now, but the moment that I get into now a very crowded area, I'm going to put a mask on. Me personally, my personal opinion is that I don't want to be judged, therefore I wear a mask so that I'm not judged. But it's not mandatory. 99% of people are wearing masks. Thank you for all the insights, and your vids has always been really helpful. Is November an off season for Japan? Actually, November might not be off season at all because of the autumn leaves. October and November are seen in the same light in a way as the sakura season. A lot of people travel to Japan to get a glimpse of the beautiful changing colors of autumn. So not necessarily a quiet time for Japan, but I keep on saying this and I'll say it again. The fact of the matter is that there's no right time to come to Japan. You come to Japan when you want to come to Japan, and you come to Japan when it's the best time that suits you to come to Japan. There's going to be pros and cons anytime that you come. The only thing that I would suggest that you absolutely do not come to Japan, or if you do, then plan in the fact that, what do you call it? Golden Week. So Golden Week is definitely part time that I would recommend that you do not come to Japan. But you kind of come around that period, just plan those few days, that week or those weeks, make sure that you're like in Tokyo and that you're not heading out. Anything like that could be a nightmare. So, right, we're gonna go see what the connection's like as we move to Ameyoko. This is the main Ueno station there. Young people in Japan like to start conversations asking you where you're from. Maybe. So yeah, my recommendation really is there is no right way, there is no wrong way of doing a trip in Japan. Just make it what suits you, what works for you. Ultimately, if you are a family, you're going to be planning your trip so much differently than if you are a solo person, a young solo person. If you're an older person, you're going to be thinking differently. So, but always say the same thing. There is no right time, there is no wrong time. If summer is very hot, yes, but if that's when you can make the most and spend more time in Japan, then come in summer. Like, if I had to choose between 1 week in the winter and 4 weeks in the summer, I would choose summer. I've come from a hot state, so I like traveling to cold places. Christmas season in Japan looks really beautiful, and the KFC tradition is very interesting. Yeah, not just KFC, everywhere has chicken on sale. What's for dinner tonight? Well, team, interestingly, I am going to be doing a meetup. I'm meeting Ninja Monkey, Team Ninja Monkey, and therefore, what's for dinner? We'll see. We'll see where the day takes us. Anyway, let's walk this way. This is Tokyo. Nampachinko. Gonna do a little loop and then I'm gonna end the stream, okay? because I need to get things charging and charged up and running for the meetup, and I want to leave at 4 o'clock to be in Shinjuku a little bit earlier. This is a really cool area. This is the area that I'm staying at, one of my favorite areas. And interestingly, if you follow this is a rail track up there, right? If you just follow it, this is Ueno station is, and if you follow the rail track all along, you'll get to Akihabara in 2 stations. Take you about 15 minutes to walk there. So pretty easy to not get lost, and pretty easy to get from Akihabara to Ueno. One of the reasons why I stay in this area is because it's very, very well served. I find it to be a very unique, interesting, cool area. There's always food, there's always hustle and bustle and people and stores and everything that you would expect from Tokyo, but at the same time it's easy to jump on a train, get on the Yamanote line, and it's very easy for you to get to Asakusa, get a Shinkansen from Tokyo Station, get a Shinkansen from Ueno Station. It's all very well served. So busy. Power banks are a must for sure, 100%. Just my opinion, but yakitori is a good contender for Korean fried chicken. You love chicken. I can see that you love chicken. I don't know what the temperature is. It's probably, I'm guessing, it's maybe 8 degrees, 7 degrees. I'm not 100% sure what the temperature is. Right, let's see. Good yakitori shop is not easy to find. I don't know, it's quite easy to, it's quite good, easy to get yakitori in Japan, in Tokyo. Yakitori is good, but it's so different to fried chicken. Like Korean fried chicken is my favorite. Korean fried chicken, in my opinion, is better than your average like KFC or American style fried chicken. Anthony, no problem. Cheers. Right. Look at the socks. Gudetama socks. So funny, Pokemon store, Pokemon. Look at those Snorlax socks down there. Right, so busy right now. KFC, Korean fried chicken, Kentucky fried chicken, right? KFC? Kentucky fried chicken. You've been 4 years and you've only been to one good yakitori shop. Let me know which one it is. I want to go now. Right. I'm going around now, and when I get to back to the station, I will start ending the stream, but there's still plenty to see. Pretty cool. It's a really nice area. Woo. Do share, yes, please do share. Check this out. These are the little, like the sort of places that I like. The underneath the rail tracks are up there, right? And then you get this sort of like a view, sort of feeling, sort of like bars and I have come under these rail tracks so many times, especially when I've had to find refuge from a storm when it's been raining. I have gone down there plenty of times. Ameyokocho. Ameyokocho. Very cool, huh? Don Quixote. Not Don Quixote. Yodobashi, sorry. Keep your distance, it says there. And enjoy. And up those steps there, behind the truck that's just gone by, there's some steps. And there's various ways of getting it. That's one of the ways that you could get to Ueno Park, is following those steps. Alternatively, on the left here, these steps lead to Ueno Park also. Is a $10 random candy good still exist? I don't know.